Okay, so our topic for today is the week 7 in the LMS of the BA315, the strategic management. We talk about the 10 challenges faced by the small enterprise. So we're going to discuss those challenges and how those small what do you call this? And what are those things that the small enterprise facing those challenges? Okay, so what are those challenges, okay, faced by the small enterprise? Of course, it's about developing the vision and the business idea. Okay, so the vision, this is how the business or the enterprises see what the business exists in the future. We talk about vision. It's just not only a dream, but we see how can we see ourselves in the future. So this is what a vision, which it will serve as a guide for every business to push through to make it to be and to face all the circumstances to become more success. And of course, if you develop a vision, so we say vision development is about identify or what are the vision that you want to see in the future. Okay, so if you're establishing a business, what do you want to be in your business in the future? And if you see a vision, then develop also the ideas, okay, your idea on what particular business that you're going to establish and how this idea will be start up. Okay, those are the challenges, and this is the basic from all the businesses, because in the organization there will be no success if there's no foundation, which is the vision. And if there's a vision, it starts if your vision, you can start your objectives and the plans, including your ideas. And of course, the second challenges are of course, raising capital, because your plans, your vision it cannot be pursued if there's no capital, if there's no budget. Of course, most of the business have also risk takers. If they don't have capital at their own pockets, they used to loan in a bank or any financial institutions, because if you have a capital, okay, it is for you to start up, okay, to circulate, to manage, okay, in order to make your business will become more operating and ongoing. And of course, assembling the business team is also a challenge, where if you have now the business, you are now going to create a people who will help you in pursuing and achieving your visions. That's why you need also a people that will be part of your team, that will also help you to make your business grow. That's why if you say assembling, you have to establish a particular people that you need for your business. And of course, finding the right location. Of course, is a location where is the business located. So where the business is located, and of course, what we call this, excuse me. So make sure that the location, it can be feasible to establish a business that will also get markets. And of course, the fifth challenges is finding good employees, because employees, of course, these are the people who work for the company. And of course, that's why in part of the organization is recruitment, that we have to recruit, to assess and evaluate those people, or those people that can be part of your team, to be productive people that you need to work hard for your business. Okay, of course, important is also valuing them. If you see those employees are loyal and dedicated their jobs for the company. And of course, the sixth challenges is finding good customers. Of course, business cannot be earning profit without customers. That's why part of the good customers is marketing. Of course, it starts with a segment where you identify your market and how you're going to position your product based on the market needs, okay, and even your customer needs, okay. And of course, challenges is dealing with competition. We all know that businesses has a lot of competition. Competition is about a group of business, or there are a lot of business who offer similar products and services, but there is a distinction when it comes to other facets like the structure of the organization, the product, the prices, okay, and even the plans. So of course, in the competition, what goods to is how make you become different and unique from among your competitors. So that will be the edge of the business for to be on top and to satisfy your to satisfy the customers, and what do you call this? To satisfy the customers and to make your business grow and retaining your markets. And of course, the eighth challenge is the unforeseen business challenge and expenses. Yes, because especially if the business are big, or especially in the small enterprise, there are some expenses that we cannot see because we are spending too much. That's why controlling of budget and see the financial reports of the business performance. So before you make some to spend expenses, make sure that you also measure, you have a financial measurement such as profitability, the return of investment, and even the growth of the business. And the ninth challenge is to keeping up with the industrial changes and trends, of course, because it is very important for the business to adapt the trends and industrial challenges, because especially right now we are in the millennial age, the age of technology. That's why our business must adapt those technology and trends in order to, so your business should not left behind and to reach the needs of the customers. There are a lot of businesses who are existing for more than 50 years or more 100 years that are existing because they know how to keep up and adapt with the trends and accept those changes. And of course, the last challenges is exiting the business. When I say exiting, of course, if your business is not really work out, or the business is not really work out anymore, of course, this is the saddest thing, to be declaring your business to be closure and a bankruptcy. You say exiting, you let go of your business, especially if they are not earning anymore. If they are struggling for the profit, and you experience a lot of losses. Example is in the times of pandemic, because in the 2 years of pandemic, or 3 years in the pandemic, there are a lot of businesses who are closed, and the business are closed. Okay, they divert to some other businesses that can make them to survive. Okay. And of course, the business should be ready on this. That's why it's a risk. That's why we have to be prepared in all facets in order not to experience this last challenge, which is exit. Okay, so that will be, okay, so we are going now to discuss the internal and external analysis. Okay, so we're going, this topic is in the strategic management. That is, it defines, or it distinguish what the internal and external analysis is. Okay, so of course it is very important when you do a strategic planning. It is very important to know those environments. Okay, the business environments, because from this business environments we can identify, we can create a plan by analyzing the resource availability of the business in order to create the distinctive what do you call this, the distinctive competency of the business. So as you can see in the portion, we have internal and external environment. So in the internal environment, it is within the organization, such as the culture, the human resource, the structure, the physical assets of the company, the profitability, and the management. While the external environment, it talks about the economy, how does the business adapts the economy, adapt the technology, the political, the media, the fashion or the trends, and even the climate. Okay, so external environment, these are the external factors, of course, that comprise an enormous entity. which I've mentioned. What are those external environment? That how the organization adapted politically, sociologically, or demographic, even technological and global. So from this external environment, it also helps the organization to adapt the competition, or what makes the business to be more competent or distinctive competency towards the competition. While the internal environment, of course, this is the resources which the organization have, and what are the capabilities of the resources that can be utilized in order to form a competency or to become more competitive. Okay, so based on the what you call this Michael Porter. Okay, so Michael Porter has what you call this has the competitive advantage forces. Okay, as you can see here, okay, the center, the industry rivalry. So that's why it is very important to know the internal external environment. So in the industry rivalry, there is a competition on a particular product line. So in the rivalry, they have the major competitions and the minor competition. Of course, the major competitions can be in the rivalry from among competitive peers. And the surroundings, okay, such as the threat of new entrants. The threat of new entrants, if there are new businesses was capable to earn profitability and to get the market share, then it can be entered into the major competition. Okay, that's what the threat of the new entrant, because too much competition in the business environment, it can lead to losses of the company. Too much competition is not healthy. That's why there are some firms that they used to sell or to consolidate or to acquire the small enterprises or business in order to retain the competition, the number of competition. Another is the threat of substitutes, because if there are some businesses who offer alternative for the major products, and it will be also catch the markets, of course, the markets, then it can be entering to the competition. And of course, the bargaining power of suppliers, of course, say bargaining power of suppliers, if there are a lot of, the suppliers can dictate the price, okay, especially if those supplies are exclusively distributed from the customers. And it can be entered into the competition. And the bargaining power of buyers, it talks about the demand of the product. So if the business has a high demand of products which they can provide it to the customers, then it can enter also in the major competition. Okay, and then another analysis of internal external is the PESTEL analysis. Okay, the PESTEL is an acronym for political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal. This is how we analyze the environment of the business, of course, that how these factors can influence the business performance. And of course, the most common analysis that the business do is the SWOT analysis. It talks about the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So it helps to build the business a sustainable market niche, and it helps the business to identify their competencies and their distinctive competency from the competition. So from those analyses, it will help you to establish and create plans or formulate strategies that can in order to achieve the goals or the vision of the business. Okay, so that will be our topic for today. And this is the internal and external analysis.